everyone, Carol here at OJH Journals, and as always a very big warm welcome from me, and it's October Tag Swap call out. So this is the call out video asking for expressions of interest if you want to take part in the next tag swap, which will be starting on the 1st of October, or we'll be having our draw on the 1st of October. So I've got a few bits on my desk here. This is going to be my tag, or my tags for my tag swap partners. I know what I'm going to create, but I just thought I'd pop the deconstructed tags in front of you so that you don't see my hands waving around, because I can't talk without gesticulating. Okay, so what I thought I'd do this time round is just cover a very quick point about the December tag swap first. Then I thought I would go into what the prompts are, because basically a lot of you are old hat at this and you know how the tag swap works. But if you're new to this, then what I'll do is I'll cover that information after I've gone through what the prompts are for this October tag swap. And if you are an oldie at this but need a refresher, then hang around and listen to that, or just have a look in the description box down below the video, because I always pop it in there as well. So very quickly, before we kick off with any of that, the December tag swap, it will be our 1 year anniversary. So if you have played along all year, a massive thank you. You deserve a medal, you really do. I hope you've enjoyed participating and playing along as much as I've enjoyed doing, and well, I was going to say hosting this, but I've been hosting and playing as well. And actually, I can't believe we've almost done a year. That'll be amazing, really. So I thought we'd do something a little bit different for the December tag swap. Now, don't panic if you love doing the tags. That's not an issue at all. You can do the tags as normal in the December tag swap. But I'm also going to suggest something else that you might want to do alongside of the tag, or instead of the tag. And it's kind of a workaround, because at Christmas I know things can get a bit frenetic and a bit busy on the run up to Christmas. We haven't always got time to participate in tag swaps and challenges. So this is perhaps a good way of working around that, to making it doable for us if things get a bit busy. So if that's the case for you, what I'm going to suggest is, still as normal, come along to the November call out for interest about participating in the December tag swap, and you can see what I'm babbling on about. It'll all become clear there. But it's just something I thought we'd do slightly different, or as well as. And the other thing is, obviously, I'm trying to gauge interest about whether or not you want to carry on and do this again next year. I'm more than happy to host it again. And I just thought I would ask what your thoughts are on it. If you've really enjoyed participating and want to do it again next year, then just let me know, and if we've got enough people that want to do that, then I'm more than happy to carry on and do it next year. Okay, so enough of that. Let's talk about what the prompts are for this next swap, the October swap. Now, if you've spotted the language on here, you will probably know what the first theme is. The first theme or prompt, well, I'll give you all three. The first one is French, the second one is sewing, and the third one is envelope or secret pocket. So we've got 4 there. And as always, these are just suggestions. You can do all or none or one or as many as you like of these. It's entirely up to you. These are just some ideas that I'm throwing out there. So for French, obviously, French theme, You could do that by using an image, say the iconic Eiffel Tower image. You could include that on your tag. Your tag might be French shabby chic style, or it might just incorporate some French script. Or it could be simply by adding a touch of French fabric or decoupaging a French themed napkin onto your tag. So there's lots of options. If you're into mixed media, it might be using French ultramarine paint on your tag somewhere. If you are a sewer or an embroiderer, it might be adding a touch of French navy blue fabric, or even embroidering with that colour thread on your tag. So lots and lots of options there. I'm sure you can think of more, but that's all that came to mind quickly as I was trying to think of something before I started the video. The second one, sewing. Okay, so that could be machine or hand stitching around the edge of your tag, or by adding a sewn embellishment, for example, a button or a ruffle somewhere. If you're an embroiderer, you might embroider French knots on your tag. If you're an artist, you might do a collage on your tag using sewing pattern paper or even French script. The whole theme of your tag might be sewing rather than just using sewing as a technique on your tag. So, for example, you might want to use an image of somebody sitting and sewing, or maybe the Beatrix Potter image of, I think it's from is it the Taylor book, where there's a little mouse sat on a cotton spool sewing away. You might have that as your focal point on your tag. So what else can I think of? Oh, a dress form. You might, oh, Jean, sorry. You might want to include a dress form on your tag. And the reason I mentioned Jean then, the lovely Jean Green, hi Jean, a couple of swaps ago actually had a dress form on her tag. Sorry, Jean, but you might want to do it again. I don't know. Sorry, Jean, I hadn't decided on these prompts when I did the prompts for way back for that previous swap. But there you go. So one idea is you might want to use a dress form on your tag. Okay, so the last one is envelope or secret pocket. Now, if you want to include both of those, fine, go for your life. If you don't want to include any of them, it doesn't matter as always. So you might add an envelope on your tag. You might actually put a little tiny envelope on your tag. You might put your tag in a decorated envelope style pocket and have that kind of as your pouch for giving away your tag. So you might put your envelope on your tag or your tag in your envelope. What else? It might have an envelope wrapped round it, perhaps sewn onto it. You might create a flap that looks like an envelope on your tag. You might create somewhere a nifty shifty secret pocket somehow on your tag. I know sometimes people sandwich together two cards and stitch round, or two cards to create their tag, and then just leave this edge open, and then you've got a pocket for sliding in a secret note or something like that. So that's possibly another option. Or you might simply just want to rely on posting your tag to your tag swap partner in an envelope to hit the prompt if you want to use it at all. So there we go, everybody. Those are the suggested prompts. So if you're an old hat at this, there's no change to how the tag swap is going to work. You can go and get a cup of coffee and disappear off. If you want to recap, as I say, the info will be in the description box down below. But for anybody new that wanting to take part, then I'm just going to quickly run through how we do that. So this is the call out video asking you to send me an email letting me know that you want to take part in the October Tag Swap. Now the draw for that will be on the 1st of October, and that will be another video. So you now have a week or so to let me know that you want to take part in that draw. So you need to email me, and my email address will be in the description box below the video. You need to email me with some information. First off, I need to have your name, and the second piece of information is I need to know what country you live in. And the third piece of information I need from you is the number of tag swap partners you want. Now, the only thing I would say here, if you're new to this, is you will be making a tag for each of your tag swap partners. So if you want 3 tag swap partners, you will be making 3 tags and sending those tags out to them. They, in return, will be making a tag for you and posting you one. So what will happen is you will make 3 tags and you will receive 3 tags. Okay? And the fourth piece of information I want from you is an either or. I want to know whether you want to swap with somebody in only your own country. So you can't be specific about saying I want to swap with somebody in Germany. For example, if you live in America, you can only swap with somebody in your own country. Okay? Or you can swap with somebody internationally. So it's an either or. You can swap with somebody internationally or somebody in your own country. Okay? Now, if you have 3 tag swap partners, you can't choose to swap with 2 in your own country and 1 that's international. It's all of them are either international or all of them are either based in your own country. Okay, so very quickly, I need your name, the country where you live, the number of tag swap partners you want, and whether you want to swap with somebody internationally or with somebody in your own country. Okay, so once I've received that email from you, and you can send that email to me anytime up to the end of this month, which is Thursday, the 30th of September, because I need that information ready to do the draw on the 1st of October. So email me with that information and I will acknowledge receipt by sending you back an email confirming the information that you've just sent me. And then once I've done that, your name will go forward and will be in the draw. Now, if you want to swap internationally, that's a random draw and I do the draw on the video. If you want to swap with somebody only in your own country, then that is a manual draw. I do that. I select partners for you, and the reason I do that is because obviously the numbers are vastly reduced, so I have to kind of find people in your country that you can swap with. So the draw will take place on the 1st of October, and then I will email you within the next 48 hours confirming who your tag swap partners are. And by doing that, you will have their email addresses. It's then up to you to get in touch with your tag swap partners, say hi, and you want to just kind of discuss one or two things with them, have a chat, because you want to kind of let them know when you think you can get your tags made and when you will be posting them out, so that they know roughly when to expect them. And the usual rule of thumb is we like to do that within a couple of weeks of the start of the draw. The other thing you want to discuss with them is tell them whether or not you're going to be doing the prompts, any of the prompts. If not, what your tag theme is going to be. Find out whether they've got anything that they really, really, really hate. I wouldn't thank anybody for sending me a tag with spiders on it, say, for example. Somebody might not like the colour purple and so on. So if you really do have something that you really don't like, then that's the time to mention it, so that there's not a problem there. And the other thing is happy mail or goodies. We all like giving bits and bobs from our stash and sharing it. It's a lovely thing to do. We certainly love receiving it. It's very exciting. But obviously, some people don't have big stashes. They might just be beginning on their crafting journey, so not have a lot of supplies. They might be new to this, so they might not be sure what to send. They might just not want to send anything, just to keep the cost down, so that they can just send their tag as a small envelope and keep their costs down. So just have a chat with each other so that you can manage expectations, because there's nothing worse than you sent a whole load of stash and been really generous and you've not received anything in return and you thought that you would do. So kind of just chat to each other a little bit on that, to manage each other's expectations. And then that's it, basically. Once you've agreed what you're going to do, it's then just a case of making your tags and sending them out and waiting for the glee in the email that you get back, because we all love receiving these tags, and it's fantastic to see what somebody has created for you and to get inspiration and actually hold what they've made in your hand. It is amazing. It's really good fun. So that's it, everybody. If you've got any questions, if I've forgotten anything, I don't think I have, but if I have forgotten anything that you need to know or want to know, then please just email me. I'm always here to help as best I can, and have a good swap. So I look forward to receiving your emails, and I look forward to doing the 1st of October draw. Okay, I can't get my words out. All right, everybody, take care. Bye bye now.